Okay, guys, I just made it. I just filmed 2 weeks now, one for no reason at all because it was the wrong week. Finally, we are in the last workout of week 4 of November, not October. So this is it. Full body is actually an AMRAP, which stands for as many reps as possible or as many rounds as possible. And you are gonna pick between 15 and 20 minutes. You could pick 15, you could pick 17, you could pick 18.5, you can pick 20. We are all doing 16 air squats, 16 reverse lunges, 16 alternating bicep curls, and 16 jumping jacks, okay? So the point of this type of format is you're just gonna repeat all of those exercises until the beeper is done. So you're not gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then take a rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, then take a rest. You're going to just continuously do the exercises until either you have to take a rest, or if you can pace yourself properly, you don't really necessarily need a rest. So a lot of times what I do is I go at a good pace where I might just stop for a second and take a drink, might stop for a second to wipe like my sweat, but I don't have to really take like a 30-second rest because I pace myself, okay? So air squat, body weight squat. Reverse lunges, I'm only gonna show this side because I don't wanna step back on my toe, then you would switch sides. Reverse lunges, alternating bicep curls, curl, curl, so you would just count to 16, if that's what it says. Yep, and jumping jacks. I might be able to do this one flat foot. You obviously should be up on your toes, not flat. So, air squat is your body weight squat. If you need to sit to a chair, that would work fine. Reverse lunges, we talked about lunges before. Like I said, I'm only gonna show this side because I don't wanna go up on my toe like that. But you just reverse your lunges. You can add weight if you would like to. And because you're doing alternating, you're just gonna count to the number. So 1, 2, 3 to 16. Alternating bicep curls, same thing. Because you're alternating, you're just gonna count to 16. You can do hammer curl. You can do a different type of curl if you would like to, but you're just gonna alternate up to 16. And then we end with jumping jacks, which again, you should be up on your toe, but I'm gonna do it flat-footed. If you can't jump, you're gonna step, 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 step. And again, you're just gonna continuously run through these. So the AMRAPs are nice because you're not focused on a number of rounds. You're just focused on working through the timer, okay? So some people find it intimidating because they think about the length of the timer, but what I tend to more think about is I'm just doing what I can do at a pace that I can do it at until the timer stops. So I don't really think of anything except for just the next exercise. Okay, now the next exercise. Okay, now the next one. And just working through it that way. But I like to tally because you always get a lot more done than you think you would. You typically will get more done doing it this way than you would if you were doing a rounds style workout because you're not, like I said, really focused on how many rounds, you're not focused on specifically resting, so you usually get more done. So if you're interested in that, keep a notebook and a pen next to you, and every time you finish the 4, you're gonna tally. Finish 4, tally, finish 4, tally. Doesn't mean you take a break, it just means you quickly tally. And then at the end, you're just going to multiply how many tallies you have by the number in front of the exercise. That's gonna tell you how many total reps you got done in the minutes that you selected. Also, if you have 30 seconds left of your timer and you are just starting back with air squats, you're not going to finish squats, lunges, bicep curls, and jumping jacks. But you don't stop, you just do what you can and then make a note of it. So say I'm on my last minute and I get 16 squats, 16 lunges, and only 10 curls, I'm going to have tally, tally, and then I'm gonna have 10 instead of a tally. So I know that when I'm adding it up at the end, I'm gonna have, if I did say 10 tallies, I'm gonna have 10 times 16 squats, 10 times 16 lunges, 10 times 15 plus 10 bicep curls because I didn't get to finish the full amount, okay? So if you were interested, that's how you tally it. So anyways, that's the end. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. I hope that you had, and at this point, it's not even Halloween yet, so I hope you had a good Halloween. I hope to see you in December, And then I think I'm gonna do a really cool bundle deal for January and February kind of together at a discounted price because it's the new year and everybody wants to look good. So again, I hope to see you next month and thank you for joining me.